Please introduce yourself.
Hello, how are we? My name is Cameron Volkeen and I play psytrance music under the alias of Volkeen, and I play techno under the alias of Vorpal.
Brother.
Oh man, I'm at a crossroad, I would say. Yeah, like just that really put things into perspective for me. But that's okay, man. I'm slow and steady wins the race. And then I was playing like some bro step, some really heavy dubstep and stuff. And I play a little bit of deep house and stuff like that too. And I feel like I'll be able to accurately execute something that I'm envisioning. Oh my Lord. I've never had to deal with so many producers at the same time before. There is no simple answer to that question. As soon as I came into the Bushstuff scene, actually, I saw that as an opportunity to change the way I was playing electronic music, how I was DJing. Yeah, man, I was a drummer from the age of 14 till... I'm always a drummer, bro.
What was that like, compiling a VA? What was the experience? Was it hard? What were the obstacles?
Yeah, so I've got one of my homies is up from Melbourne right now, Gabe Cyanor. I'm excited to see him play tonight. I'm playing after him. But man, it's a fun journey. It's like it's presenting tests that I never could have imagined that it would have. I'm going to be doing this for a long time yet.
Hello everybody from Talisman Birthday Bash and in New South Wales, Brindabella Valley. And as always, we are doing interviews. Brother, please introduce yourself.
Hello, how are we? My name is Cameron Volkeen and I play psytrance music under the alias of Volkeen, and I play techno under the alias of Vorpal.
Brother, how has the party been so far for you?
Very, very wholesome. It's been outstanding, actually, to be honest. I feel like I was just having a conversation with one of my friends on the dance floor, and I feel like it's a really good event for everyone to come back into events, essentially. Like, I feel like it's an easy party to have fun at, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really, really good crowd, bro.
Like almost like a return after the apocalypse sort of thing.
Exactly, yes, I agree.
So how did you get involved with this party? How did you get to play? Who invited you? All that.
Yeah, so one of my best mates, Rowie, unfortunately he's not here this weekend, but I met Rowie, and one of his good friends is Ben Mowat, and he's one of the fellas who's organising the event. And yeah, just always had like a good relationship with these two guys. The friendship with Mowat's quite fresh, but I can tell it's going to be a very long-lasting friendship. And yeah, he invited me to come down and play at the event, and stoked to be here, bro. Pretty much, hey.
So are you quite busy now with all the bookings? I know you just came back from Melbourne last weekend. You were there.
That's correct. Yeah. It's definitely starting to get a bit more busy now. The calendar's filling up quite quickly. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of downtime over New Year's and Christmas. It wasn't supposed to be the case. We were a group of our friends was supposed to be playing at Twisted Frequency Festival in New Zealand, but unfortunately we can't go anymore. But considering now that we can't go, there's going to be a bit of downtime over New Year's, and then as soon as January kicks off, it's pretty busy, man, to be honest, yeah.
And so you've got your hands in a few pots. So you DJ, you producing music as well, right? And organizing events, and then something to do with labels. And let me ask you this first question is about the VA on Basic Records. Tell me what was that like, compiling a VA? What was the experience? Was it hard? What were the obstacles?
It was a little bit more difficult than I was anticipating, to be honest. It took a lot longer than what I thought it would. It took like, oh my God, maybe like 6 months or something, like probably longer, to be honest. It's probably like 8 or 9 months, but like just that really put things into perspective for me, like just how long something like that takes to kind of like come together. But yeah, it was a fun process, man. I'm looking forward to doing it again, hopefully in the future. I have no doubt that that'll be my last time that I'm compiling a VA for Basic Records, which is now Stone Seed, of course, as you would know. So yeah, it was a really good experience. I got some of my friends on board who I really wanted to, just be able to provide an opportunity to release a track on. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like the next time will be better. Now that I've gone through the motions, I've got an understanding of like what's involved with compiling a VA. I feel like I'll be able to accurately execute something that I'm envisioning for, like in terms of like a style for the VA. And yeah, I'm excited to do that for sure, bro.
Are you implying that what you envisioned was not executed in the first VA?
I think to partially, yes, to an extent for sure. But entirely, short answer, no, not really. But that's okay, man, because like it turned out exactly how it was supposed to, and it turned out good, and I'm very proud of the outcome. But yeah, man, it was good. It was a learning curve. Like I feel like in the future I'll be able to go about that process a lot more efficiently. But at the same time, like I never really want to impede on someone's creative control and their creative freedom. So more or less, I can explain to someone what I'm envisioning for the VA to consist of, and it's up to them whether they want to adopt that concept and write a track inspired by that, or if they're just willing to give me one of their tracks as well, man. Like I'm like more than happy to take whatever they're willing to offer me, to be honest, bro. So yeah, there was a bit of that going on where like I did share a bit of a vision stylistically for what I wanted to execute, and there was more or less that the guys who were on board were just offering me some of their music that they had been working on, or that they had, you know, in the bank or something like this. So yeah, it was interesting, man. It's like I've never had to deal with so many producers at the same time before. Yeah, but it was good. Yeah.
Was it tough? So was it the sort of the dealing with the artists? Was it the tough part, or in terms of, you know, they all have their time frames and?
I think just people's time frames. You want to respect people's time frames. You don't want to ever seem too pushy and like hustling people, but at the same time, it's important that you just, you know, remind them, like a little bit of a nudge every now and then. I feel like in retrospect, I can definitely I can do the whole process a lot more efficiently and a lot quicker next time. But yeah, it's just like, as you said before, like having my fingers in multiple pies, it's difficult for me personally to manage my time. And I feel like if I focus on one thing at a time, it's a much more efficient way to get the job done quickly, rather than trying to juggle many things at the same time. That's difficult for sure.
So what's in terms of your own music? What have you released recently, or what can we expect soon?
Oh my lord, there is no simple answer to that question. I have not released anything yet. I do believe I will release something, hopefully in the not too distant future. I feel like I've definitely scratched up a lot of my production skills and stuff, and I do have a little bit to show for it, but nothing's release worthy or playable yet, in my opinion. But that's okay, man. I'm slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to be doing this for a long time yet, and the older I get and the more mature I get, the more I realize there's no rush, and just be patient. It'll flow when it's supposed to flow, and it does flow, but yeah, not yet.
Excellent. I like the attitude, bro. So how long have you been doing it?
I would say that I've been producing for about 4 to 5 years, to be honest. If you could consolidate the amount of time that I've focused on it, it probably is a bit more like a 2 year time bracket, I guess. But it's hard to say, man, because it has been an on and off thing for like 4 or 5 years now, at least, you know. So, but man, it's a fun journey. It's like it's presenting tests that I never could have imagined that it would have. Like, so it is testing, it is challenging, and I have so much respect and appreciation for anyone who can pursue the lifestyle of a producer and have good quality content to show for that.
And in terms of the your DJing, the drums, how long have you been utilizing drums in your DJing?
All right, so as soon as I came into the Bushstuff scene, actually, I saw that as an opportunity to change the way I was playing electronic music, how I was DJing. And that was about 7 years ago that I came into the scene, and as soon as I started playing in the scene, I brought the drum pad into the set. Prior to that, I'd been DJing for about 6 months without the drum pad, just playing like, what was I playing? I was playing like UK bass, garage, and then I was playing like some bro step, some really heavy dubstep and stuff, and I played a little bit of deep house and stuff like that too. And then I found the scene, I started playing psytrance music, and like I said, I saw it as an opportunity to kind of like shift the way I was going about everything at that point, and I brought the drum pad into the set, I changed my name, and completely changed my approach to just being a DJ and a promoter and pursuing my life as a DJ pretty much. But yeah, so I would say 7 years now, man. I've had the drum pad for sure.
Interesting. What in terms of the practicalities when you turn up to like somewhere to play? Is it easy to get it all connected, or what's?
Well, in comparison to my previous experience pursuing music as a drummer in a band, having a drum pad and a laptop and a controller is like a very small setup in comparison to a fucking drum kit, you know what I mean? So like it's quite a bit of gear to lug around for sure, but like in comparison to like a whole drum kit, bro, like it's fucking small potatoes, you know? It's all good.
Cool. So you were in your previous music endeavors. You were a drummer.
Yeah, man. I was a drummer from the age of 14 till. I'm always a drummer, bro. I'll always be a drummer. But I stopped playing in bands when I was about 24 years old. And I still own a drum kit, but yeah, that drum kit does not get played, unfortunately. But yeah, man, there was like a good 10 years there where I was playing in bands, and I was playing a lot, like every weekend, several times a week, like fully, like it was a very, very good, like it was a good way to grow up, playing drums in bands and stuff. So yeah, man, it's fucking awesome.
Where do you think you are at the moment in your career as a musician, as a DJ?
Oh man, I'm at a crossroad, I would say, and a crossroad might not be the way to put it, but I've recently come into acquaintance of some nice opportunities, which is going to see me being a lot more busy and a lot more having to manage my time more efficiently, I suppose. Okay, short answer. I'm always going to be playing music. I always want to play music. It's my dream to travel the world playing music. I'll be doing this for a very long time yet. So that's first and foremost, man. This is my career. I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to be playing music for a very long time. The things that are happening around the sides of that, these nice opportunities that I'm speaking about, like I'm working in events. I'm doing some event management. I'm doing some bookings management. I'm doing some curation and stuff like this as well. So yeah, there's just been some pretty good opportunities that have kind of arose over the years, and there's more coming. And yeah, like I said, next year is going to be a completely different year for me, bro. I feel like I'm going to have to grow up and compromise to be able to like execute things to their full potential. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I'm doing a good job.
Well, it's good to hear. You seem to be very, taking it to the heart and very responsible and want to do a good job. I can feel it. I can sense it, basically. So maybe a few last words. What's next? What are you expecting from tonight? From any particular DJs that you are looking forward to listening, or what are you expecting from tonight?
Yeah, so I've got one of my homies is up from Melbourne right now, Gabe Cyanor. I'm excited to see him play tonight. I'm playing after him, and it's been a pretty long time since I've seen him play, and I know he's been working on a lot of music during lockdown, and I can sense that he's definitely gotten a lot better and progressed quite a lot as a producer. So I'm really excited to see him play. And I guess upcoming in the future, like, I don't know, man. I'm just crossing my fingers. I just hope the lockdowns kind of like stop, because like it's been a long time without events, and I am ready to start touring again, pretty much. Like, I think we all just need to hang in there. Like, I think there's going to be a bit longer of this type of lockdown, like in and out, turbulent kind of climate. But yeah, it's okay. It's all right. We just got to hang in there, for sure.
Well, thanks, brother. I wish you all the best with all of your pursuits in music. I will continue to follow you. All the best, brother.
No worries, bro.
Thank you.
Very much. Appreciate that. Awesome. Good stuff.
Cheers. Talisman birthday bash, guys. It's a great party.